years ago.
Oh yeah, that was
And the Titanic as well.
Titanic
yeah.
is really good.
Yep.
I want to talk about that. The Scream. There's a Steam version of the Scream where you can go face to face with that
yeah, that
portrait,
painting.
and the
Yeah.
environment around you changes to sort of make you familiar with the underlying themes and history of the artist. And it's a really powerful, intimate way of getting to know the artist behind various paintings, because I think that's actually one of several different pieces of software on Steam that you can
Does
find.
Google still do their VR expeditions program they did for elementary schools, where it was like VR
Yeah.
field trips and stuff?
I think they still do it. Like they're still actively partnering with schools on that. It's not like a platform that will grow in any way, I don't think, anytime soon.
Well,
but
Cardboard is. I mean, Cardboard's done, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
they open sourced it.
I think the cautionary tale that spills into all of that, especially as it relates to how accessible the platforms are for schools and whatever, is just what I've seen over the last 6 years is hardware companies pouring billions of dollars into hardware, but making a critical error when it comes to developing software in tangent with their hardware. And we're starting to see them pull out of that nosedive a little bit. Sony, Oculus, Valve, and HTC, to all different degrees, have been pouring more money into software development, or at least supporting developers who are building for the ecosystem. But it's like, in some ways, too little too late, depending on which OEM you are. But so when it comes to like AR or any new platform, like I've been a pretty vocal advocate about, you guys have to support the developer community, and not just who you think might be a good fit to build for your platform, because it's the people that are out there that are willing to take the risk and build an investment group around their company, or put their own money into building a thing, that are going to actually give you the most gains in terms of using and abusing your technology and making it actually mean something.
So Microsoft maybe should go back to developers.
Always. That should be the default. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because that's basically what the new head of Sony just said in an interview with GamesIndustry.biz. He just talked about how we're not really targeting any big first-party things for PS5 yet. We're not going to have anything like that initially. So instead, we want to go to the indies, go to the developers, and have you guys make stuff for us.
Smart.
And bring content so we have things ready for launch in the first year or so.
Yep.
And they recommitted to VR. He's like, yeah, we're really passionate about it, blah blah blah. So I mean, that's a sentiment that some companies have, which I do think is the right mindset for sure. But a lot of that mindset hasn't funneled down into the AR space yet. It's what it seems like.
I will say that both Sony and Oculus have had that kind of tidal shift in terms of refocusing some development dollars towards independent developers.
Yeah.
And it's been super encouraging. It's really this year they've kind of refocused, which is great.
Yeah, I think especially like in the Oculus side, they realize how much they need that for Quest, right? Like how much that